"I sent Ali into retirement. After me, he would never fight again." A bold, yet in its own way, truthful statement made after the fight, without a hint of regret. A young Trevor Berbick was the last man to step into the ring with the great Muhammad Ali. But by then, Ali was no longer the legend in his prime. He was a weary 39-year-old veteran, a shadow of himself. His movements had slowed, his reflexes dulled, and no matter how strong his spirit remained, it could no longer carry the weight of his body. Ali lost that fight badly. 5 years later, Berbick became heavyweight champion of the world. But that fight with Ali remained a dark mark on his legacy. He didn't defeat a legend, he finished him off. And that was not forgotten, especially by one man, Mike Tyson. Tyson would later confess that for 5 long years, he dreamed of avenging Ali. He was the last one to fight Ali, and he really beat him up. When you fought him, did you want revenge? 100%. Without a doubt, I was going to kill him. Mike was just 20 years old at the time, but already had 27 wins, 25 of them by knockout. He was young, explosive, hungry, and almost supernaturally fast. From the very first second of the fight, it was clear. Tyson wasn't just there to win, he came to destroy. His style was aggressive, sharp, and even by Tyson's own standards, vicious. 2 rabbit punches in the clinch only fueled Mike's fire. He was boiling with rage. Trevor Berbick, the reigning world champion, tried to rely on his size and experience, but he had stepped in front of a freight train. Provoking a young Tyson was a fatal mistake. The final minute of the first round became a test of survival for Berbick. He was retreating, losing balance, barely staying on his feet. Commentators, half joking, noted, well, at least Berbick survived the first round. But he couldn't last much longer. In the opening moments of the second round, Mike, like a coiled spring, unleashed a sharp and precise right hook. Berbick immediately jumped to his feet and confidently declared he was ready to continue, trying to show he was still in the fight. The referee gave him the benefit of the doubt, but it was clear his strength was already fading. His eagerness to go on didn't last long. This was only the first knockdown of the second round, and Berbick barely made it through the next few exchanges. Just a couple dozen seconds later, he was dropped again. The second knockdown came faster and hit even harder. Berbick went down. He got up, but his body wasn't obeying him anymore. His coordination was gone. His legs were wobbly. He told the referee he was fine, but it was self-deception. A short left followed, and then came the strange dance. Berbick fell, got up, then fell again. He hit the canvas 3 times, not from a combination, but from a single punch. His body was done. The crowd was stunned, the commentators in disbelief. At that moment, at 20 years and 5 months old, Mike Tyson set 2 world records. First, he became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. Second, he became the first man to drop an opponent 3 times in a row from a single punch. That fight wasn't just about winning a belt, it was vengeance. Tyson didn't just become champion, he closed a childhood chapter, the one where a boy from Brooklyn idolized Ali.